Deepak, please continue.
Yeah. So, hello everyone. Myself Deepak, and today I'm going to host newspaper session. And here rules is very simple. Those participants who want to read articles first register yourself in the website and select your article, whatever you want to read. And I hope you are all aware about how newspaper session happen. First you read and then you decode. So this is the basic process of newspaper session, and I am very much excited that who is going to read first. As I can see in the website, the first participant name is here for today newspaper session is Sikha. Yeah, it's Sikha. So Sikha, are you there? I guess she is not available, and I cannot see the participants who registered themselves in the website right now in the VC. So yeah, Akash, can you before coming?
Sir, can I read first article, sir?
Yeah, sure,
Can I read?
sure, well, yeah, sure.
Can I read now?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir. Just a minute, sir. Okay, sir. Indian women's script history clinic clinic maiden World Cup title in testimony to the progress made by the team over the years. Hermanpathik Karur unit defeated South Africa by 52 runs in the final. Safali Verma makes a sensational comeback with a half century, two key wickets to seal India's coronation. Indian women cricket history before a packed D.Y. Patel Stadium, D.Y. Patel Stadium here on Sunday, winning the women's one-day Test cricket ODI World Cup, defeating South Africa by 52 runs in the team's astounding run to the final in 2017, slaying gained Australia enrolled is often cited as the cornerstone of revolution. The maiden championship been the fulfillment of gritty effort to match promise with performance. In the 8th year since progress was agnostically slow but steady, India's ambitions to dominate world cricket slowly made room for the women party in much fees, more figures, and the create women's premier league helped India rub shelters with Australia and England, and at the T.Y. Patel Stadium with trailblazers like Dina Jujula, Mithali Raj, and Julan Kauswami in attendance. India with a squad featuring Venters pinning for victory and youngsters eager to succeed. Clans clinched its maiden world crown, a roller coaster run for the home side in the tournament. Saw different members come in the clutch. If youngsters Amjad Kharoor and Richenkov's pallid in India out early on, sincere Smriti Mandana, Jemima Rodriguez and Deepthi Sharma helped traverse the ravines of knockout cricket. Destiny Child Safali Verma scripted a sensational comeback story with a half century and two key wickets in the final to seal India's coordination. Harmanpreet Kaur and team are often held on the standard set by that 2017 champion. Its run now was far from perfect, with 3 losses to the other semi-finals in the league stage. But as the captain admitted before the summit class, only the big picture mattered at a win cloud to for a side that always packed and full shot on the podium. We know how it feels to lose. We look forward to seeing how it feels to win. Harmanpreet said her team and billion Indian hearts they carry with them now. No. Thank you. Continued on page number 10.
Yeah. Thank you for reading part, Sakti. So now it's your
Thank you,
turn
sir.
Now it's your turn to decode the article. Whatever you get, the content from the article. So again, I invite you.
So article number, which article, sir, I read?
No, I'm telling you now it's your turn to explain the article.
Okay, sir. Oh, now I explain the article, sir.
Right, brother. Yeah, right.
Now I understand India, South Africa lead 52 runs. So India very hard work, teamwork is good play, especially Safali Verma, then other players help to match. 18 years, last 8 years, very hard work the team. Now the team win title. So okay.
Okay, Sakti.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So now it's your feedback part, Sakti. So first of all, I appreciate you that you register yourself in the website and you register yourself first, that you are willing to learn your communication, your decodation and reading part. I appreciate. So about the feedback, I would like to highlight first thing, that is your reading part. I can
Okay,
see
sir.
you seems very, very basic. You hesitate while reading, even very simple common terms. So as a feedback, you have to work hard and keep patience, along with try to read more and more article, so that you can make yourself familiar with the terms. It's more
Okay,
important.
okay, sir.
Hmm. So
Thank you, sir.
only one
Sir,
feedback.
any,
Yeah,
sir,
only one feedback.
okay, okay. So you say, sir, then I say.
Yeah, so only one feedback for you, that you try to read more articles and try to make familiar with the terms. That is more important.
Okay,
So
sir.
work on it.
Work,
And
sir.
yeah, so I'm telling you that work on it, that you are very basic and you fumble while reading.
Okay, okay, sir. Sir, any word I read article, any word wrongly pronunciation, wrongly I am read, any words you notice, sir?
Yeah, I notice multiple times that you fumble actually. I'm not saying that you uh, pronounce wrong, but you fumble. That's why your pronunciation being wrong, like defeating, astonishing, or championships, or agnosingly. So these are the many multiple times when you repeated. So that's why I'm telling you that you have to work aggressively. Yeah, aggressive reading should be from your side.
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay, dear.
Okay, sir.
So work
Okay,
on
sir.
it.
Okay,
So
sir. Thank you,
about
sir.
yeah, about the explanation, again I highlight that yesterday we won Women World Cup first time, and it's a
Oh, first
very
time?
I guess first time, I'm not aware, but it's I guess it's a first time when we won the World Cup. It's a World Cup, okay, and
Okay, okay.
women team did very well. It's a teamwork. I can see Sefali Verma. She's the man of the match, and Dipti Sharma, she taken 5 wicket, and
Okay,
she's
okay,
I guess
sir.
she's a player of the match, player of the series. Yeah, so it's a very cooperative team combination, and we did very well. And yeah, this match will definitely enhance awareness about cricket among the women, and it's a very uh, proud moment for Indian women team. Yeah, that's all from my side. And
Okay.
before before jumping to next article, work on your reading part, dear. Thank you for
Thank you,
joining.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so now I would like to invite next participant. So before jumping to next article, let me check who is next.
You can
I
continue,
guess,
Shika ma'am. Yes.
yeah, I guess it's Sikha. So yeah, Sikha, I invite you to read your article. Sikha, are you there? I guess. Guys, I'm audible, Akash. Can you confirm me now?
You are audible. Shika ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I am here. That is, I don't unmute it. Okay. I just changed my article, the article number 18. Huh?
Okay.
Can I read?
Yes,
Yes.
sure, you can read now.
Trump says she promised no action on Taiwan during his term. US President Donald Trump said that Chinese President Xi Jinping has given him assurances that Beijing would take no action towards its long-stated goal of unifying Taiwan with mainland China while the Republic leader is in office. Mr. Trump said that the long contentious issue of the Taliban did not come up in his talks with Mr. Xi on Thursday in South Korea that largely focused on US-China trade tension, but the US leader expressed certainly that China would not take action on Taiwan while he is in office. He has openly said, and his people have openly said at meetings, we would never do anything while President Trump is president because they know the consequences. Mr. Trump said in an excerpt of an interview with the CBS program 60 Minutes that aired on Sunday. US officials have long been concerned about the possibility of China using military force against Taiwan, the self-rooted island democracy claimed by being as part of its territory. Asked if he would order US forces to defend Taiwan if China attacked, Mr. Trump demurred. You will find out if it happens, and he understands the answer to that, Mr. Trump said, Mr. Xi. Lilu Penghu, a spokesman of the Chinese embassy in Washington, insisted in a statement that China will never allow any person or force to separate Taiwan from China in any way. That's all about the article. This is about Taiwan, and Taiwan is a very small that is island near China, and they are also free country. And China always try to attack Taiwan, and it is the history. In this regard, US President Donald Trump also said Chinese President Xi Jinping and his assurance that when there is, as a president, there is Trump, and China will never attack on Taiwan. And this is also asked, that is Xi Jinping also requested Mr. Trump that never try to attack on Taiwan, but you have to focus to China, that is regarding trade issue. And on Thursday, that is they also, because in US-China trade tension also going on, but they have to focus on it. And this is the on the office, when he's in office, then that is he also told that Xi Jinping. And and also agreed with all officials in this regard. That is, nobody allowed to attack on Taiwan, and spokesman, sorry, spokesman of Chinese embassy in Washington insisted its statement that China will never allow any person or force to separate Taiwan from China in any way. And because indeed, Mr. President Donald Trump met Chinese President Xi Jinping on the sideline on the EPIC summit last month, and at that time they discussed about Taiwan. I don't know Taiwan is a part of China or not. I know that it is also independent country, and it is a very it is famous for its many minerals and like that is rare material elements is there. For this reason, China always want to grieve in it. That's all I can understand. I can explain. Anybody can add it.
Yeah, thank you so much for reading and decoding this article, Sika. So anyone who would like to add their points, their views regarding the article number 18?
That is no reason. That is, it is also new for me. But I have ever heard about Taiwan, and it is a very small country, and it is under China. China always it control it like that.
Yeah, no issues, Sika. If you are not aware about the Taiwan, then it's not issue. We will clear about the Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
So before jumping, I'm inviting my participant. If anyone have a knowledge regarding the this article, then they can explain. Otherwise, I will explain about this article.
Okay. I want to know that.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. I know only few about Taiwan. I think Taiwan is a country which is making chips, a number of chips, and it has a capacity, the faster making chips. And I can say US also some. I think most of the US depending on Taiwan. I think in the chips production, for any company, any of the company taking chips from Taiwan. And I can say this is a two leaders meeting where China have control over Taiwan. I can say this is occupied. China is occupied Taiwan borders and all the things. I can if there is no I think if any rebellic action towards the Taiwan people towards China, I think Trump never be involved in it in his term. Like that, he's passing the statements. I don't know furtherly what it would be. I think China also want control over the chips production uh, regarding in the Taiwan country.
Yeah. Thank you, Akash. You explain it well, and you try to explain that Taiwan is rich in terms of technology when it comes to especially semiconductor chips. And we know the significance of semiconductor. Semiconductor being used in electric car, mobile phone, laptops. So at the present, semiconductor have more significance, and no one can deny that how is semiconductor important. So let's again I come back in the article. So it's a summit of Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation, where two big leaders, Mr. Trump and Xi Jinping, both they met, and in this meeting, Trump passed a statement that while his tenure, China will not attack on the Taiwan. So here you have question why we are talking about the Taiwan, why? So let's clear you guys. So Taiwan is very strategic location in South China Sea. Additionally, Taiwan is a neighboring country of China, and Taiwan declared himself that Taiwan is a democratic and fully independent country. But what have the issue actually? China have policy that we call one China policy, in which Taiwan and China both are one nation, not two different. And so long, China trying to capture the Taiwan. So you have question why China trying to capture Taiwan. As already we said, Taiwan is very much rich in terms of technology, in terms of semiconductor, and most important, we know that is the Foxconn, which is number one, number one semiconductor manufacturer company in the world. So this is the thing. That's why China trying to put his narrative on Taiwan or in the world order. So that's the thing from the article. So for the US, Taiwan is very much important for maintaining the semiconductor infrastructure, semiconductor supply chain management. So that's all from my side, guys. So I hope you get clear from this article, and this is more about the semiconductor and Taiwan related the issue. So here we done the article number 18, and let's jump to next another article. So
Thank you, Deepak.
now we have, thank you, Zika, for taking participate in this session.
Thank you, Akash, also to have knowledge. But I was confused that it is another country or that is allied with China. But sometimes that is every time that is Taiwan want to be free, and always requested a good country that is also India. Everybody know that it is a very that is a rich country. Rich country means that is rich in semiconductor and also technology. That's all.
Yeah, and per capita income is also very much high of Taiwan. If you know about the Hong Kong before Hong Kong is stating that Hong Kong is a fully democratic and independent country, but after the invasion of China, Hong Kong is part of China. So same way China trying to capture the Taiwan. So that's the issue. Yeah, we done the article, and I hope you clear from the article.
Exactly.
Thank you. And that's motto of our session. Okay, so now let's jump to next article, and we have now Ejaz. So Ejaz, are you there in the VC?
Yeah, I'm here. First of all, good morning, everyone.
Yeah, very good morning, Ejaz. So now you can start your reading part. Which one you are going to read?
Yeah, my article number is 6. Trump wants Nigeria aid and militia over persecution of Christians. US President Donald Trump threatened on Saturday to send the military to Nigeria with guns blazing in Africa's most populous country does not stem what he described as the killing of Christians by Islamists. In an explosive post, the Republican leader said on social media he asked the Pentagon to map out a possible plan of attack. One day after warning that Christianity was facing an ex- existential, existential threat in Nigeria. Nigeria is embroiled, embroiled in numbers conflicts that experts say have killed both Christians and Muslims without distinction. If the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria and may very well go into that now disgraced country. Guns blazing to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities, Mr. Trump. I am hereby inter- interesting our Department of War to prepare for possible action if we attack. It will be it will be fast, vicious, and sweet, just like the terrorist thugs attack our Christians. He added. Daniel Bawala, an advisor to Nigerian President Bawala Tinubu, said on Sunday it would welcome US help in fighting Islamist insurgents as long as its territorial integrity is respected, responding to threats of US military action. So yeah, I'm done with my reading part. I'm going to summarize. So this article is all about related to Trump wants Nigeria uh, to stop Christians persecution. If Nigeria don't stop, we may attack on Nigeria. So Trump has mentioned about that the Christians who live in Nigeria they are being persecuted by uh, some some urgent state in Nigeria and they are facing problems. So that's why Donald Trump has threatened the Nigeria government and Nigeria country. If they don't stop, so first one I will stop all aid whatever we give aid to Nigeria government for prosperity. We will stop and after that we may attack on attack Nigeria. So other things like Donald Trump has said to Pentagon. Pentagon, you might have aware about it. Like Pentagon is a defense sector of United States, which is in Pentagon. So he said to Pentagon, and here mention about that, like one person, Daniel Balawa, who is an advisor to Nigerian president, he mentioned on Sunday, like if Donald Trump does it, so it would be welcome in fighting some insurgents in this country. So this territorial integrity will benefit. So he mentioned about it. They are welcoming to American war in this country. So he say to Nigerian president. So yeah, let's see what would happen. Will US respond military action on Nigeria or not? So yeah, so it is all from my side. I'm done.
Yeah, it's a very good try, Judge, by your side. Your reading part also very good, and you decoded as well very nicely this article. So, anyone who would like to add their views regarding the article number 6? Okay, so I guess no one is ready to state regarding the article number 6. So before going to next article, I make you clear, guys, what the issue actually have the Nigeria. First of all, we have to know what is the Nigeria. So this is the African country we call Nigeria, and Nigeria, one of the most populous country in the African region. So what happening actually in Nigeria? So there is an issue coming from the Nigeria, that is the killing of Christian people from the Islamist narrative, or who hold the Islamic narrative. So there is the issue. That's why Donald Trump made a statement regarding the killing of Christians. So here, Trump threatened to Nigerian government, if issue will be continued, then US will discontinue the assistance. It means US will stop aid assistance to Nigeria. And we know every year US give aid assistance to many countries who is fighting for their social issue and fighting for their development. US give aid in terms of money. So that's the issue. And this is the very harsh thing which coming from the Nigeria, that minority people getting threatened from the people who is in majority in the Nigeria. And that's not very good for the Nigeria. And we know that Trump is very open regarding the Christianity and something related to that. And he is a pro-Christian leader. So that's why we see the statement from the Donald Trump. Okay, so this is all from the article number 6. And if have any question regarding article number 6, then you can ask me. I will try to make you clear. Okay. And one more thing, guys, for making more interesting this session, you can put your question in the chat section, so that I can reply you properly. Okay. So I open to you all as well chat section. Please ask question, and please ask any dimension which you have regarding this session, regarding the articles, so that we can make you clear and make you understand. Okay, so now let's jump to next article, and I invite you next participant. Let me check who is next one. It's a Ramya. So Ramya, are you there in the VC? Ramya. Yeah, Ramya is not available right now. So we skip the participant. We call Siddhi. Yeah, Siddhi, are you there?
Hi, good morning, sir.
Yeah, very good morning, Siddhi. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Same here. I'm doing great, like you. Okay. So, are you ready, Siddhi?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Take your stage and name. Siddhi, you have some network glitch. Can you confirm? Hello, hello. Sorry for stopping you. Siddhi, you have some network glitch. Can you fix it? Siddhi, you are not audible. See back again.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can I read a second article?
Actually, Sakti, you done your reading part. If you want to take participate now, then
Sir,
you
I'm
can.
audible.
Yeah. Okay. So you can decode or explain after the reading of someone. Okay. Then you can take part. If I talk about the reading, now you cannot. Yeah, Siddhi, please come.
Yes, sir. Thank you. The the pitfalls of climate alarmism. For more than a decade, Bill Gates few have come to define the climate discourse for the American elites. His words have carried the weight of authority, and his ideas have guided science, capital, and philanthropy in this technocratics registered around 2019 and 2021. Mr. Gates' climate messaging lended towards apocalyptic visions is he issued a warning of collapsing ecosystems, mass displacement, and a narrowing window for the world to achieve net zero. The rhetoric helped super public concerns but also reproduced the pitfalls of climate alarmism, which is overstated catastrophic interoperabilities without also emphasizing adaptive capacity and human agency. Alarmism can move sorry. Now Mr. Gates appears to have overcorrected in a recent memo. He said the world climate change will have climate effect it won't threat humanity's survival. He also suggested that reducing poverty and diseases vulnerable population to the epochal scientific and note several crucial yet easily lost in public discourses. He estimated the audience would praise poverty on a has long been defined by the belief that technological innovation, investment, and system engineering can decouple growth from emission. Well, this view helped raise considerable funds for low carbon energy research. It also patronage political tension. The foremost issue was party Gates digital channels, private wealth in this recuperation area still is where technical to and that domestic deliberation so his approach to which could crowd out alternative decades alternative, especially those especially sorry for that. Someone is here. Sorry.
Siddhi, try to
Even
go.
Mr. Gates.
Yeah, continue. Continue.
Yeah, sir. Woods made significant progress on cutting emission that is strongly supported by data. The Global Carbon Project and Carbon Brief state that global fossil fuel emission reached record high in 2022-2024. Although their rate of growth slowed from about 3% per year in the 2000s to regularly 0.5% per year in the last decade, emissions due to the land use change have decreased by 28% since the last 1990, but its progress is outweighed by continued growth in emission, particularly in China and India. There are also uncertainties in emission recording. Land uses change. Emission estimates are uncertain due to incomplete data on forest degradation and regional data gaps, especially in tropical regions, even where delays are reported. Revision between datasets cumulative global emission widens of existence. Year-to-year change also have wide error ranges. Taken together, these uncertainties mean that while the rate of emission growth may have solved and land use emission likely decreased, it is premature to claim progress in emission reducing. Likewise, Mr. Gates pivoted to predating global poverty and health also risk being read, especially by Western or cooperated audience as the more convenient. We can keep wearing now if you vaccinate to poor late. This logic of substitutions undermines climate adoption action demand. US President Donald Trump's reaction to Mr. Gates' memo claiming he had won the war on climate change has unsupervisingly reduced evolutions to allow political victories. The more important consequence lies to the ripple effect of Mr. Gates on the well,
Siddhi, can you stop yourself? I just joined you. Siddhi, are you there?
yes.
Hello? Siddhi, are you there? You are not audible
No.
actually. Siddhi, I am calling you if you are listening. Siddhi, you are not audible. Please listen. Akash, can you invite him? Invite her.
Okay, sir.
Invite her. I guess Siddhi is facing some network and environmental issue. I mean, he's not occupied with full of silence in his home. I guess that's why we are facing some glitches.
So you can take another note.
Okay, no issues. Sorry for having some inconvenience in session. So I guess Siddhi is facing some network issue from her side, and I complete this article number 13. Okay, if she will join, then she will decode or explain the article number 13. So I join the article number 13. So please listen to me how I read. Okay, so the para is ripple effect of the shift. While it was commendable to fact complicate its perception first, Mr. Gates continued to occupy an outsized place in the global climate discourse as he translates science into a sort of climate common sense for the elite. His moderation carries both symbolic and practical weight. Second, his first alarmist position raised the stake to untenable levels, then lowered them in the face of conflicting evidence, setting up test groups example of why brinkmanship is bad. Even if stepping back from the brink is laudable, it will fuel overweening denialists such as Trump who have trouble differentiating moderation from retreat. Mr. Gates' path to becoming a climate authority is rooted in the same disruptive ethos that defined his technology career. He did not conquer the computing world with perfect high-end products, but why strategically pushing software and hardware that simply made computing more accessible? Ironically, he protected this dominance and opposed the open source movement because he viewed it as a direct threat to Microsoft's business model. But as the technology landscape evolved with the rise of the internet and cloud computing, Microsoft's stance began to turn under new leadership. Mr. Gates himself acquiesced after it became clear new paradigm would not cramp his business model. In the world where wealth and success as a seen as a license to be arbitrate on all critical societal issues, it is almost inevitable that Mr. Gates would become a climate seer and that his opinion can't dismiss out of hand. So we done the article number 13 and headline is very clear, the pitfall of climate alarmism. So this article is more highlighting about the climate issues. As we know, Mr. Gates, who was one of the richest person in the world, and he is now working as a socialist in the society. He is trying to do best in the society in terms of climate change and in terms of health and education. So he's a great person. Okay. So right now, after the administration of Trump, we have seen that related to climate issue, Trump administration put back themselves in regard to climate change. So this is the related all about the climate issues. And in the last para, which I have read, this para is more highlighting about the Microsoft and Bill Gates, where we can see that Microsoft emerged not as a software service company, but even in cloud servicing. Microsoft shifted or diverse their dynamics in terms of revenue generation. That's why the Microsoft is one of the leading company in the world. I hope you know what is the cloud computing. So this is the related all about the climate issues which we are going through right now, and it's a very debatable thing why it is important at present and for the upcoming generation. Okay, we done the article number 13. So let's move to next article, and I see who is in the queue first.
Good morning. I have given my name.
It's Ramya.
Yes,
Okay, thank you, dear, for taking part. And which one you are going to read? Can you confirm?
it's article number 8.
Okay. Okay, then you can continue.
Thank you. And good morning, everyone. My article number is 8. Auditory fusion. Sounds stuck together. Auditory fusion is when two sounds arrive so close together in time that the ear and brain treat them as a single event. The smallest time gap between two sounds that still lets you hear them separately is called the fusion threshold. With very short, sharp sounds like click, many listeners need a gap of about 2 or 3 milliseconds to separate them. More complex sounds like tones, syllables, or percussive warrant more time, often 5 to 10 milliseconds, but sometimes more. Louder sounds, background echoes, and difference in pitch or timbre can also shift this threshold. Fusion matters in everyday hearing. In rooms with strong echoes, the first sound and its early reflection may arrive within a few milliseconds of each other. If they fall inside the fusion window, you can hear one clearer sound rather than a cluster. This is related to the precedence effect. When two similar sounds arrive from different places with a very short delay, you hear one sound coming from the first source, based on which your brain and ear and brain determine the direction of the source. Auditory fusion isn't the same as masking. Masking
You are not audible, Ramya.
Am I audible now?
Now you are audible.
Okay. Masking is when one sound hides another because it's stronger or very close in time or frequency. Fusion is a decision by the brain to fuse separate arrivals into one. Engineers use these effects in audio compression to process a speech and to build concert halls by spacing out or merging sounds to improve clarity and intelligibility. So this article is about auditory fusion, and which happens it happens when two sounds are very close together, and there's a very small time gap in the both sounds, around 2 to 3 milliseconds to hear them separately. And this matters in these engineers, they do this sort of auditory fusions to improve the audio in any concert hall, or to make it more spacing out or mixing the sound together to improve its clarity. So this is all this article about. This is very short article, but I found it because I leave the VC soon, so that's why I chose the smallest article.
No issues, Ramya. By the way, your reading is very good, and I appreciate. And I'm not more into more technical regarding the auditory, but what I can add, which I know, auditory fusion, the ability of brain, when two sound comes, then how our brain act and how respond and how listen. So that is the auditory fusion. It means when two sound comes at the same time, then our brain act very mindfully or separately and listen properly that thing. So this is the definition of auditory fusion, and I am not more technical regarding this article. By the way, it's a very good try from your side now, Ramya. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you for participation. And now
Sir,
let's
can I add
to
one
let
point?
yeah.
One point. I don't know about this auditory fusion, but I know about the FM radio. I'm telling about FM radio because they're telling no engineers know the fact how it works, this kind of process. I can say we can hear in radio very clearly, very clear sound compared to the sound we listening from. I can say listening from the phone or YouTube or whatever. This I can say one device after one device they will pass. No, they will make the clarity regarding the sounds. I can say whoever have the issues related to sound hearing and have the confusion about the sounds, they can I can say they can hear clearly in the radio, because one device to one another device it will pass the sound. It makes more clarity for them. I think 40 sorry some milliseconds gap the people have automatically in their brain. Some people, I'm not telling, they can adjust by the radio frequency by the sound.
Yeah. Thank you, Vikas. Thank you so much for putting your views or knowledge regarding the article. And now let's move to next participant. And we have a list of participants. We can see, I can see, we have JM, Sandeep Sharma, and Rajan. These are the three participants who registered themselves as a participant. And one by one, we move. And yeah, JM, are you there?
Yeah, sir. Good
Yeah.
morning.
So, yeah, you can start.
Article number 16.
Yeah, please take your
Yeah.
chance.
Good morning, everyone. I am reading the Article 16. Cursing Added. On the Indian Maritime Week event, India's shipping sector needs help from the government to thrive. The Indian Maritime Week event, headlined by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, signaled government recognition that shipping is not just a business, but a business with a strong strategic component. The Indian shipping sector has declined considerably over nearly 2 decades under the ideological framework of liberalization, privatization, and globalization, which weakened government support and diluted strategic intent for shipping. Barring port infrastructure, the Indian government seemed keen largely only on training and educating seafarers so that they could continue to serve on foreign ships and bring in foreign exchange. The state-owned Shipping Corporation of India, once a global leader in ship ownership, was allowed to decline. Favorable government policies such as giving the company first rights to transport India's oil were withdrawn in the name of the level playing field, and the state-owned shipping corporation of India barely escaped privatization, but COVID-19 was a rude awakening. With India depending heavily on foreign-owned ships, it had little leverage to intervene in its own trade. Private shipping, private Indian shipping was too small to step fully. Post-pandemic, the government has realized that shipping through a business has much strategic importance, especially during times of disruption, war, and where protectionism and resurgent national interest of Western countries in the rule trade. Recent government initiatives have sought to beef up the shipping corporation of India's fleet strengthened. A major part of the lakhs of crores of rupees in investment announced at the Maritime Week was port related. The government has been running its ports under the landlord model, sharing revenue with private and foreign companies for terminal operations, which are now a target of investors. This has given the ports financial gift to embark on a new projects. The Chennai and Kolkata ports, for instance, they have taken up the transshipment curve project in Andamans. Investments are also seen in port continuity, Sagarmala project, and Indian seafarer training. Another major push has been to have foreign shipping companies register their ship in India through their local subsidiaries, which would give the Indian government leverage over them for serving Indian needs, as well as support allied business such as insurance. But movement is still barely visible in Indian merchant shipbuilding, where greater progress would have signaled industrial, technical, project management expertise in heavy industry. The day that Indian shipyards quickly roll out state-of-the LNG ships and futuristic green fuel burning vessels, Indian shipping will be truly cursing full at that. I have done I have small summary. This article all about tell about shipping industry because today world is important in shipping industry. In recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launching on Indian Maritime Week event. This is a important one, and this recently 3 to 4 years COVID-19 pandemic, many ship companies, many shipping export on disrupted, and this one disrupted. Newly launched financial debt new project, the Chennai Calcutta ports taken up transport cup in Andamans, and this this project many scheme launched by the government. Salamala project and project. This is a off registered in Indian government and off in foreign direct investment. Yeah, I got done.
Thank you so much for taking part in the session, GM. First
Yeah.
of all, I highlight your reading. You are good in reading. Just little bit thing which you need to work on your reading part. You are good in reading, but you need more rhythm. Rhythm in the sense, for making more significance your reading, you try to read article or any content from your books, newspaper, whatever the sources you try to read, you will see the result in yourself. You are a very good reader and trying to do best. So that a first thing I would like to highlight. And about the mistake which you have done, I didn't find any major mistake from your reading. And let's come to our explanation. You explain requirement of or development in shipping sector. Educated, well done. Okay, so
Okay.
it was very good try from your side, and try to highlight very basic things from the article. What I can suggest you, if you are reading any article, first see the headlines, and second thing, you come in the article, see the body, what have they written in the body, and what have written in the upper head. That will give you more clarity about the article. Try to read that big thing so that you can explain in very good number of words or sentence. That's my feedback from my side, and work on it. So
Yeah.
what I can make you clear, guys, from the article, as we know, the shipping industry is very much crucial at present. When we experience this issue, when we experience this issue while we are in Corona, as in this article stated that while Corona, we face issues regarding the shipment. So this article highlighting about that condition, and Indian government trying to push shipping industry so that we can uh, work aggressively and can meet the goals of whatever we have set. So that's the motto. And one thing I would like to highlight, that is we are very poor in terms of shipping in maritime body. We are very poor, literally. That's why we need uh, some policy which can improve the shipment agencies and something like that. We are still dependent on the foreign shipment yard. Still we are facing, we have no very much infrastructure of shipping yards. You know what is the shipping yards? So we are trying to do this, and Indian government also understand the importance of it. Why America, China, and the Western worlds are very strong when it comes to shipping? Because they improve it and they enhance it. And every country, most of their economy runs through the maritime border. So it's a very important and crucial at present for meeting our goals by 2047 as a developed nation. So we done this article here, and yeah, we done, and we have to move another article. We have participant list Sandeep Prasad and Rajan.
Yeah,
Both will be as a, yeah.
Thank you, Deepak.
Hello.
Yeah, GM.
Hello, I'm audible, sir.
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah.
Wait, Sandeep, I check first who is in the queue.
It's
I know
my
you
turn.
are as well, but oh, okay, your turn. Let me check first.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you, Sandeep Prasad, and then we have
Yes.
Rajan. So you can continue your article.
Mm. First of all, good morning to everyone. The title of this article, Zero Tolerance of for the Form of the Violence. Um, so any act of the violence will not be tolerated, and voters will be able to cast their votes peacefully and freely in um, um, Bihar. The chief election of commissioners, the um, Janesh Kumar, asserted on the Sunday, a day after the poll of body took actions against of the officials in the um, um, Patna following the violence during the campaigning in the Mokama. The election commission has zero tolerance towards any forms of violence during the polls. The chief elections commissions told the press persons in Kanpur, any act of the violence will not be tolerated. All voters will be able to cast their votes peacefully, freely, and transparently. The election commission is fully prepared for this. He said the election commissions on Saturday ordered the transfer of the Patna superintendent of police ruler and actions against the three others officials. Taking a stand in view of the violence in the Mokama, in which gangster turned the politician, uh, Dular Chand Yadav was killed during polls campaigning. Yadav died while he was campaigning for the Jan Suraj Party candidate Piyush Priyadarshi in the Mukama area on Thursday. From former Bihar MLA Anand Singh and the ruling JD, the candidate from the Mokama seat, was arrested early on the Sunday connections with the case. The police also arrested two other persons, Manikant Thakur and Ranjit Ram. Mr. Kumar said all voters in Bihar will get the opportunity to celebrate the festival of democracy and expressed confidence that it will be a model election. So all are the equal before the EC, and the CEC asserted that the everyone was equal before the EC, whether it was the ruling side or the opposition. For the elections commissions, there is no Paksh or the Vipaksh, ruling side or opposition. One second. Opposition. Before the before Mr. Kumar said on are the 243 returning officers and equal numbers of the observers, district collectors and superintendents of police. The police observer and expenditure of observers are the all already. I am confident that the elections in Bihar will set an example not only for transparency, capability, the simplicity, and the festive spirit of the democracy, but also as a model for the entire world. He said that 243 members Bihar Assembly will go to polls in two phases on November 6 and November 11, and the counting of the voters will take place on the November 14. The chief election commissioners urged the voters to participate enthusiastically in the democratic process. I appeal to all the voters for Bihar to come together and celebrate this festival of democracy. Everyone must come forward to exercise their right to vote. I hope every voters will exercise their franchise. Um, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, he said. So finally, my reading part has done. So let's summarize this article. After reading this article, what I understood. So I think this article is all about the phrase the zero tolerance any forms of the violent. Violent. The vote appears to be the transcriptions of the instructions related to the voting procedures, likely the refreshings and the ultraviolet light used to the check for fraudulent multiple votings rather than a policy about the violence. So during some elections, a specific process is used to prevent the voters from the casting multiple ballots. Um, ballots. So voters are the mark and with the special ink of often on their the thumb. Before being used of the ballot, poll of the workers used in the ultraviolet light to check the voter's thumb for any existing ink mark. And the process has the zero tolerance of the finding these marks of indicating the voters has already cast a vote. Therefore, the statement refers to the a strict enforcement to the rule against multiple voting using UV light technology. Yeah, I'm done.
Thank you, Sandeep. So now
Mhm.
let's come of your feedback part. You read nicely this article and you try to explain well, but genuinely, what I can understand from your explanation, you miss the main body, that is the assassination of Mr. Yadav. He was a candidate of Jan Suraj Party. So this is the
Yes, that's
issue.
right.
That's why this article we can see zero tolerance for any form of violence.
Mm.
Chief election of commission. This statement made. So why we are this article looking, especially when it comes to tolerance and something like that, because you can understand the intensity of this thing. A candidate is assassinated by people, and who is going to take part in as a candidate of Jan Suraj Party. And the assassination thing is opposed. I mean, all things, all issues putting on the Anand Singh is he was a former assembly member of Bihar from the Mokama. So this is the issue from the Mokama is coming, and Anand Singh is now in custody, which I can understand from the article.
Yes.
So this is not good, I think, as a democratic nature. Yeah. So anyone is come from the Bihar, I hope they can make more clear and more understanding regarding the topical, because this is the article. This is the article from the Bihar, and I know the in Bihar assembly election is going to happen, and now it's peak mode of assembly election. So anyone who is anyone who is from the Bihar, they can come.
Sir, can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, last year I went to Bihar, so I saw that the system of Bihar is very worse. All the system.
Yeah, Sandeep, I agree with your understanding. Whatever you have seen in the Bihar, yeah, Bihar is very much dynamic in their nature when it comes to social class and elite class. Very much dynamic. You will see the people different types. Whatever you see in the society, yeah, it's a very unique and very non-state in the India. So I agree with your point.
Actually, in that time, I did a mistake. Actually, I spoke Bengali language, so they thought that I'm Bengali. I was Bengali, so uh, you know what? Uh, they're just treating me like an outsider.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. So Sandeep, work in your reading as well. Try to bring main content from the article. Then you can make you more enhance yourself. Okay. So it was very good try from your side, Sandeep, and keep join and keep learn.
Thank you so
Best
much, sir.
wishes from the year administration.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. So as a last participant, we have Rajan. So Rajan, are you there?
Yes, Deepak sir, I am here.
Okay. Thank you for taking part. And before going to next article, I'm requesting you guys from your side, try to show yourself as a active listener, active participant. If you are not getting chance in reading, if you are not getting chance in explanation, then you can ask as a question in chat section. Chat section is open for everyone, and I will try to respond properly, separately. So that's my request from you all guys. We have I can see since the starting Avenger, UK Pahadi, Lucky Bhai, Nilavini, S. Sani. These are the participants who is since the starting of the session. So again, I request you show your presence in the newspaper session. Then you can tell yourself you are active learner or active listener. Yeah. So again, I invite you, Rajan, and keep my words, what I have said to you all. Okay. Yeah, Rajan, come on the stage and start your reading.
Yeah, I would like to say first, good morning, all of you, and thank you so much for giving chance to read the paper. So that now my article number is 9. Okay. My article number is 9. 15 killed as van crashed into truck parked on expressway in Rajasthan. At least 15 persons were killed and 2 injured when a van crashed into a parked truck on the Bharatmala Expressway at Matoda near Flodi in Rajasthan on Sunday. All deceased were residents of Sursagar in Jodhpur who were returning after visiting a temple in Kolayat in Bikaner district. The van was reportedly traveling at a high speed, and the driver lost control apparently after falling to spot the stationary trailer truck in the darkness. The vehicle, which rammed directly into the truck carrying construction material, was completely mangled under the impact of collision. Several passengers were trapped in the wreckage, and the rescuers faced a great difficulty in retrieving the bodies. The police, the police team, the police teams, along with local residents and passing motorists, carried out the rescue operation and assisted the injured persons. While the bodies were sent to the mortuary of government hospital in the nearby Ocean Town, 3 injured persons were given first aid in Ocean and later referred to the Mathura Das Government Hospital in Jodhpur for the further treatment. One of them died of injuries on the way to Jodhpur. Flodi Superintendent of Police Kundan Kanwaria said a green corridor was created to the to shift those injured to Jodhpur. The Bharatmala Expressway segment crossing Flodi district on which the accident occurred connects Amritsar in Punjab with Jamnagar in Gujarat. Most of the deceased were relatives who had planned a religious tour to the famous Kapil Muni temple in Kolayat, situated 230 km away, along with a bath at the holy pond in the vicinity on the occasion of Ekadasi. They were returning to Jodhpur after performing the rituals. PM consoles deaths. Consoling the deaths, Prime Minister Narendra Modi in a post of Twitter said, saddened by the loss of lives in the accident in Flodi, Rajasthan, my consoles are with the bereaved families. I pray for the speedy recovery of the injured. He announced that an ex gratia of 2 lakh from the Prime Minister National Relief Fund would be given to the next of kin of each deceased, while the injured would receive 50,000 each. Chief Minister Bhajan Lal Sarma expressed grief over the incident and gave instruction to the official to ensure proper medical care for the injured. Congress leader and former Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot also mourned the loss of lives. Yeah, I have done my article 9. So I would like to summarize, but I'm not good at in summarize part, but I will try. Yeah, in this article, the people were returning from the some places from the temple, and the 15 people killed as a van crashed. There was a truck in the dark, the full of material, but car was very speed, and they were not able to control. The driver wasn't able to control their speed. So due to this reason, this incidents happened, and this incidents happened on the Bharatmala Express who is the Bharatmala Express at Matoda near Falodi in Rajasthan. And after accidents, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, they console for people, and they announced on Twitter they will give 2 lakh who died in this incidents, and the 50,000 per person they will provide who are injured. And the Chief Minister Bhajan Lal Sharma also they care who face these incidents. Yeah, I have done my article.
Rajat, very good try from your side. And before giving any feedback, I want to say you, whenever any stage you go, don't tell yourself that you are not good. Why I'm telling you? Because confidence is the foremost important thing. If you put yourself first that you are not good, then how you can expect from your side that you can do best? You speak that you can do best, that should be top up on your head. Okay, so as a suggestion I'm giving you, don't bond yourself first in negativity. So this is the as a suggestion I'm giving you. As before explaining the article, you said that you are not good at explanation, and I cannot find that you are not good in explanation. You decoded this article very well, undoubtedly. We are now 8 participants in the VC. No one can doubt that you are not good in articulation. You are a good man. So my word is very much simple. Be more positive. That would be more better for you. Okay. So now come in the article. So this is the article which is stating about the 15 killed as a van crashes into truck parked on express highway in Rajasthan. And I can see in the article this incident happened in Bharatmala project, and which is the ambitious project of the Nitin Gadkari or central government. And on that road this incident happened, and this is the very brutal incident happened, I can see. And PM Modi or state government announced some relief for the people who injured and those who lost their life. For those who lost their life, for them government announced 2 lakh, and for those who injured in the incident, they will get 15,000 from the government as assistance. And about the road accident, what I have understanding regard the incident, something related to that. In India, what we see, the most of the death cases happen from the road accident, and this is the very brutal thing. We are still fighting with the good infrastructure in terms of roads, connectivity, and all. And as we know that this is the ambitious project that is we call Bharatmala project. And through the Bharatmala project, we are trying to connect each state through better connectivity. And yeah, this is the very harsh thing which we can say. And our condolences with the family and the people who injured in this incident. Yeah. So here we done this session, and I would like to take feedback from Akash, Rajan, Priya Singh, UK Pahadi, Lucky Rai, and Songar. As I can see, you are since the beginning. Yeah, Akash, please come on stage.
Yes, good morning, sir. Today's session, I like today's session because of very informative, and every participant they engagedly participated, and I like your hosting, sir. Thank you for presenting this hosting the session. Thank you, sir.
Mm. Yeah, Akash.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
Rajan.
you. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Deepak sir, to giving me opportunity to take part. And whatever you gave me the feedback, it was totally genuine. And you caught my all those word and mistake. And yeah, so once again, I would like to thank because you are hosting here. So I want to take participate each and every day. But I have been decided from a long time. But today I start and I will continue it. And thank you so much for giving me feedback.
Mm. Yeah, Rajan. And one more thing, I would give you as a suggestion. Try to be more dynamic. Dynamic in the sense, try to join in other session as well. That will be more helpful for you. Okay. And I know that whosoever is joining in EL especially, they are aspirant of communication especially. They are trying to do best their language, especially we call English. So as a suggestion. And Akash, one thing, whenever you join any session, try to tell the participant be present in any form, because that should be top-notch thing.
Yes.
Try to invite people in the chat section if they are not getting chance in the VC, because we know that we can give limited people and can allow limited people in the VC, as we have only 1 hour session and multiple people join in the VC, so we can engage them in the chat section, so session can be more productive.
Yes, sir. Engaging in the chat session is very nice. Even we got a lot of new information through the in the VC. When we got the new information through the chat and discussion, it is well, and I can say the session was very very amazing. Thank you, sir. I will definitely do that, and I will also bring that to the panel. I will also do my contribution as well.
Yeah, by the way, you are doing very good job, Akash. Your effort, your time, I appreciate you. Yeah, and you can stop the recording because we done this session.
Okay, sir.